Back to doing my blankets. I made one tiny little mistake. Way back here. But that's okay. But that is okay. So, but that's okay. Because I'm not going right back there just to fix it up. So, just going to keep going. And want another skein of the neon pink. Because I finished the other one. So, now I am doing this one. So I'm up to round 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm up to round 5. I've got to do 6 rounds before I do the whites. 4 rounds of the whites. I did write it down here, which I need to write it in. But I will rewrite it out. Just for now, I wrote 42-inch granny square blanket. Main color 1, 6 rounds. Main color 2, 6 rounds. Central color, which will be the white, 4 rounds. And the border frame, 2 rounds of the black. When I get to it, but I am going to. I'm going to have to go back. So I'm going to have to go all the way back again. That's okay. So I had a couple of stitch markers here. No. Sorry about that. I'm going to undo and go all the way back. So yeah. I might as well. Pocket and restart again. That bit. I might as well go back and fix it. Fix it all up. Not even. Do I know? Do I have another stitch marker here? Go all the way back to right back to here, and then I'll just fix it up. And that way I know I fixed it up again. Because I don't want to leave it the way it is, because seeing that I know I made the mistakes, I might as well go all the way back and just refix it up. That way it is nice and fixed. I know it's a lot to unfrog and redo again, but I'd rather go back and fix the mistakes up. And like I said, it won't take me long to fix it up. It's just a pain that I've got to go all that way back. I'm better off doing it now than later. Sort of thing. It's a lot of yarn unfrogging, but I'm better off doing it now than later. I want to fix it, make sure it is all better. It's not what I want to be doing. Trying to finish it so I can start the next one. But what can I do? I know we've all frogged things before, but it's what I'm doing. And like I said, it won't take me long to get what I got on my yarn stash there back in, so it will be done. And that way, at least I know it's done then. Might as well say I've almost to there to where I've mucked up, so getting there slowly but surely. I must have done that when I was half asleep, I think, not realizing what I was doing. I have no idea what I was doing there. Alright, let's see how we go this time. Alright, now I can get back into, now that I've got that all sorted, let's get this yarn back into place where it belongs. So then that way I've got it off the table and back to where it all belongs. Hello to all the lurkers and anyone that comes in and says hello, and hello to the replay watchers. I appreciate you all being here. So now I've got all this yarn to put back on my blanket. Let's just hope it doesn't take so long to put on as it did taking off, which shouldn't. I'll be on here until it actually is all back on, and not moving until it's back on. I don't know why I made that such a big mistake, but it's okay. Round 4 is almost, I had to go back to round 3 to finish round 3 off, and then I'll be starting round 4. And then 2 more rounds after that one, once this one's done. Because I do 6 rounds of the pink, and then I'll do 4 rounds of the white, and then I'll do 6 rounds of the pink again, and then I'll see how I am going in that way. And see how I am after I do the next white and the next round of pink, and if that is big enough, well then I will be doing the black, the 2 rows around the black, and then I can start on the orange and white. So I hope that you're all in for a long treat with me doing this. What I might do is I might put you down like this a little bit, and I'll put on some music, so then that way we can listen to music let my voice have a bit of a break so you can watch me crochet. Hello, Jonathan. How are you? How's things with you? How was work yesterday? I know you said you went to work yesterday. You're up early today, aren't You're not going. Are you off to work today as well, or have you got today off, but you just got a bit of running around to do? I'm fixing my blanket up because I had to defrog it. So I've got a yarn bath sitting on my table that now I've got to put back into my blanket, and I had to go back quite a bit. So now I am in the middle of putting it all back on here while I'm doing my live. So, how's Pops and Jessica? I hope they're well. I hope they're doing good. Did you do much for Mother's Day with Jess? Or Jessica, I should say properly. I know you don't have, I don't think you have got children, but did you go out anywhere or you were? It was busiest day. I'm off today. Okay, cool. It's not bad when you've had it when you have a busy day. Sort of makes the day go a little quicker and everything. So we had a busy day. They are good. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that they're good. You say hello to them for me, and I send my love to both of them. And I'm glad that they are good. So will you and Pops go off and do a paranormal video soon? Haven't seen you do one for a while. But then I suppose you'll do one when you guys get ready to do it. Now that you're getting close to your summer, so winter is kicking in soon. What are we? Monday, May 11th. Well, we got another 20 days and now our winter starts. I can hear a siren outside, but it's not coming near me. It sounds like it's stopped. It's probably gone elsewhere. Explain why the dog's barking, because they hear the sirens long before we do. So it's probably barking because of that. That's and I can hear another siren. So I think it's still coming. So won't take me long to get this yarn back onto where it needs to go on. It's slowly getting back on. I'd almost done round 4. Oh, I think I was going into round 5 when I saw that I had done 2 problems. So I thought, yep, I can't leave it like that. I need to go and unpick and redo again. So now I've got to get all the yarn that's on the table back into my blanket. So, well, seeing that I'm doing a live, I might as well fix it and do it and make it correct. So, and once I've done that, I'll probably make another little square as well because I've got enough yellow there to make another little square for the community centre for the tree hugger. So that I can do. And tomorrow being Tuesday for us at the community centre where I go for knitting club and where we go for the Buddhist lunch, we've got a cooking session on tomorrow, so I'm going to go. It starts at 10 a.m., finishes at about 11:30, and then I want to go because I've got squares to give to the lady at the community centre to do the tree hugger. I think she said something about maybe starting to attach them tomorrow together because there's a lot of squares. So we'll see what happens. See what happens in a way of that and whatnot. And I might even suggest a few things for them. to what else we can do besides the work on the estate. See what else there is to do. Make some suggestions. And it might bring more people to the community centre to do some more, like some computer courses to bring in some, you know, funds to, update things for the community to have better things, like a high tea and, that do that host a morning tea for the cancer thing. I know that's what we have in Australia, but we'll see. I'll see what happens. You never know. We'll find something to do, sort of thing. And we'll see what happens. So I'm just catching up on doing my crochet, so and get this blanket started. So, I've started it, but I'm trying to get it finished because I've already got 3 blankets to take up. Now this will be number 4 once done, and once the yarn on the table is on the back on the thing. Hey, Chris, how are you? How's things with you? What are you, 2:30 in the morning? And how did your Mother's Day go yesterday, Chris? Did it go well? I hope your mum liked her presents you brought her on your late night shopping the other week, last week, week before. I hope you are well. And Nightbot's thanking Chris for hanging out with me today. Let's see what the weather is for here in Melbourne, because I don't know what it is. We'll work that out before long. And Johnson's saying, hey, Chris. The weather for Melbourne conditions are clear with a temperature of 57 Fahrenheit, 14 degrees Celsius. The wind is blowing from the south-southwest and 3 miles per hour and 5 kilometres an hour. The current humidity is 83%. Hey, Jonathan, said Chris. And Nightbot's saying to Chris, thank you for hanging out with me today. Chris, I had the frog bit of my blanket, and I've got a big mountain of yarn now to put back on the blanket. Mother's Day went good, got to give her presents and hugs, and we watched a movie together. Oh, that is so sweet. That is cute. Home movie anyway. Well, sometimes they're the best, aren't they? But that's good that went well, and your mum got some prezzies and some hugs. And what did you have to eat? Did you eat much? But I'm glad that oh dear, frogging is no. You know what, Chris? It is not fun at all. I had one little mistake, but I knew I had a mistake further back, so I had to go back 2 lines. So now, I'll show you. Usually you can see. Now all my yarn is there. So now I've got to get it all back onto my blanket. So yeah. So now I've got to get it back on here. We didn't have a special dinner, just a hodgepodge of stuff. Oh well, that's fair enough. You have what you want to have. Does your mum live far from you, Chris? Does she live far away from you? Looks like a peto monster got sick. That's what it looks like, doesn't it? That's how much I had to frog. I was just about to start round 5 when I had to go right back to round 3 and finish Fix round 3, start round 4. Now I'm trying to put it all back in, ready to do round 5. Now you wouldn't have even known I've made a mistake. So, which is good. It's what I prefer, no mistakes. Uh, but yeah, no, it was annoying me knowing I had made the mistake. So I thought, yeah, I have to go back. So I frogged it all the way back so I can fix it properly. And especially since going to palliative care or hospice care as UK and the US call it, so I want to make sure it is pretty perfect and no mistakes whatsoever. So, but my Peter, once it got sick, is getting, well, feels like it's not getting anywhere, but it is. It's slowly going down, but not slower, not quick enough. Not going by quick enough, but it will. So it's slowly getting there, but surely. But not, like I said, not going past quick enough. I guess in Australia that would be the so monster that got sick on your table. That probably makes more sense. Yes, probably. Yeah, it looks like someone brought up their noodles or their spaghetti. Or they probably didn't like their spag bowl. So, or who knows what. Yeah, this is what happens when I make mistakes. But it is fixable, which is the thing. And one good thing is I'm up to where I would have joined my yarn, so which is good. I just read that one. I was going to read it again, Chris, because I thought I hadn't read it, but I had. Oh, the doggy is going off. Oops, I need to go back this way and now go this way. Yeah, see. So, no, I guess Pedro alternatives Gava's gone already, which are white. Elsa day glowing pink, drinking free time. Oh, okay. Yeah, Gavaskin is I don't know what color that is. I think it's blue. But yeah, I'll go with that. Oh, we'll go with that because I don't think we've got pink one. Maybe pink in Gatorade or something. No one asks for your opinion. Be quiet. But yeah, that's what it did look like. But it looked like noodles gone wrong. But I like yours. Ours they glow pink, which is I haven't seen that as yet. So well, I'm back on to where I joined my new skein of yarn now. So which means now it won't be long, and I'll be yes, pink noodles gone wrong, Ella. That's what it looks like because it looks like spaghetti or noodles just gone wrong, but in pink. I don't know if you can get pink noodles out there, but that's what I'm sticking with. Because to me, that's what it is. Noodles gone wrong. Or spaghetti, depending which one you like the best. Well, I had homemade pumpkin soup today with some bread rolls, which was yum. That was for lunch. Yum. I like homemade pumpkin soup. What is in your cup? And please remember to hydrate and don't forget to dehydrate if you drink too much. I have Pepsi Max, vanilla, and I have water, plus a packet of potato crisps. Oh, nice homemade soup is the best, isn't it, Chris? There's a place. near my shopping centre called Top Juice, and they have homemade soup. It just depends on the day they do. So today they had pumpkin, and I think they had the pot out for another one. But the other day they had lentil soup, chicken soup. I think it was. I can't think what the other one was, but yeah, I go to it to get the pumpkin soup, which is nice. Not low sodium and preservatives. Love homemade stuff. I try to make everything from scratch. That is the best, and I honestly do love sitting there with homemade soup. Oops. All right, I will shut my door now.
Just a minute.
Oh, okay, there's Eden. Oh, I think Dorothy said to say hello to you last night. Chris is in the chat.
Hey, Chris, what's for dinner?
Oh, it'll be 2 o'clock in the morning for him, wouldn't it? So yeah. Oh well, if you can then shut my door in a minute. Eden's off to bed, Chris.
I'll see you in the
Oh,
morning.
and Jonathan. Jonathan's in the chat.
Cool. I'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning. All right. Oh well, that'll save me closing the door. Seeing Eden came in to close it for me, which is good. So yes, it's 2 a.m. now. Hi, Eden, said Chris. Oh, she didn't hear me, Chris. She closed the door. So yeah, but I do like homemade the homemade pumpkin soup is quite nice. If they're going to have it more often, I will have it more often. It cost me $10.50 for the large, but that was nice with some bread rolls, so I will have it more often. I'll tell Eden tomorrow, Chris, for you that you said hello, but she wouldn't have heard me if I sang out just like I did. So I'll tell her in the morning because she's off to bed now. She's already done her meditation, so now she's off to bed. Hang on, we need to go back this way. That's better. So that way we don't have that. So that was a good guess saying 2 a.m. So, which is good. We are 7:03 p.m. on a Monday night. So that's what we are. And then Lightbot again saying thank you, Chris, for hanging out with me today. So, which is good. I got myself some packet of potato crisps or chips in barbecue from Aldi's. I love the barbecue chips from Aldi's. I'll sit and eat them once I caught up on all this yarn. So, but at least you got to see Eden before she went to bed. But I'll let her know in the morning, Chris, that you said hi and whatnot. So, well, Eden goes to bed early. Yeah, she does go about 7 o'clock of a night time. She's been trying to at least try and get a good 8 to 10 hours sleep. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I get her up at 8, she gets about 8 hours, 13 hours sleep. She's trying to get as much sleep as she can. She's not really even when she was a baby, she wasn't my good sleeper, but now she's trying to get. Yeah, she does look good with her hair down. It looks better when she has it down. I'll tell her that too. So I'm gonna just get this one like this. And I should be doing that too, LOL. Yes, it's important to get enough sleep. It is, isn't it? Especially as we get a little bit older as well. But she's been trying to go to bed at least 7 o'clock every night. She might wake up maybe at 2 o'clock just to go to the toilet and then go back to bed. But she's been teaching herself to get into bed and just doze off to sleep. But I reckon if I went to bed this time at night like she does, I'll be up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm up for the rest of the day. And then I'd be sleepy again later during the day. But definitely agree with you. It is important to get enough sleep, especially let our bodies relax and relax, rejuvenate and everything. Yes, I go from not tired to feeling sickly quick once it hits me if I stay up. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? I mean, there's times when I could sit here in the bed in this chair where I am now, thinking I really need to go to bed because I'm tired. But before I notice, I've probably nodded off for about 15 minutes in the chair. I'm thinking, why is my neck so sore? Because I'm not laying in bed. So that's what happens when I do that. But yeah, which is good. But I haven't got to the stage you have, Chris. But you think if I'm really, really, really exhausted, tired, I should really go to bed. But it's by then you're overtired and it takes ages for the body to want to, shut off and do what you need to do. But that's why I have a little music. I've got a little music play, which probably won't be long, it'll go off. And I put that on and it helps me relax a bit. So, and before I know it, I've nodded off to someone playing on my music player. So I do have that charging up at the moment because I think it went flat overnight. Because it's been on charge for a while. So yeah, I listened to a book on tape. Yeah, that's what I should actually do. Listen to it and nod off to sleep. But haven't done that as yet. So, which I should actually do those books where I can listen to them. Those ebook things. Maybe one day. I say I'm going to do it, and I probably won't. But I need to start listening to them. Actually, sometime or other. I get mine changed to that is why I'm delayed. My sleep is making sure it does not pop out. Oh, okay. Got yours charging, that's why I'm delayed sleeping. Yeah. I'm the same. I got it charging now, so by the time I'm due to go to bed later, it'll be fully charged, but I'm probably once I finish the live and got this bit of pink, I'll probably might no doubt watch the second season of Ghost of Shepherd's Town. I've been enjoying watching that. So I've got watching that. I've watched that on YouTube. So I enjoy watching the Ghost of Shepherd's Town with Nick Groff in it. I find it an enjoyable show. I know it's not a show for everybody, but that's what I like. How we all got different tastes, doing what we need to do. So yeah. Which is good. And then I do like watching the other shows of Nick Groff too with his wife Tessa. I often watch some of those ones as well with him. So, and I like how he uses Nick Groff uses the box, and you hear the voices coming through, chatting away. I think, wow. neighbour's dog's gonna start barking. I'll put my headphone on in a minute, so that way you guys don't have to put up with that dog barking. So that way you guys don't have to listen to that dogs. But I'll do that in a few minutes. Well, my pile of poop is slowly going down. It is getting back to where I had it. Almost, oh well, not almost where I had it, but it is getting there. I'm still on round 4. 1, 2, 3. Still on round 4. Won't be long and I'll be on round 5, I don't think. So it's getting there. Slowly but surely, I'm getting it back to where it should have been. With a bit of luck. Which is good. But it's still like a lot of spaghetti though. Or noodles going on. But it is getting there, slowly but surely. And at the moment on my TV YouTube, I've got Hollywood Graveyards playing. So that way at least my TV's on for when I need to watch it, for when my live is finished. Because I'll still be going for quite a while yet, no doubt. So that way I want to try and get the yarn back onto where I had it before I finished my live, which hoping it won't take much longer. It's the only thing when you've got to frog things, and you know it's time that you lose because you frog it and then you've got to put it all back onto the project again, that you could have just kept going and been almost finished. But I'd rather the mistakes not be there. Which is what I want. I don't want any mistakes on there. Which is good. It's getting there. So I know I got to see if Eden sent me any messages on Messenger. She probably doesn't look like she has, so no, that's okay. It is okay. Sometimes Eden sends me little puppy dogs for good night messages on Messenger, but she must be that tired that she hasn't sent one, so that's okay. That is fine. She'll probably do it tomorrow. She's probably tired. She's volunteered at the hospital this morning, so she was up at 7 o'clock, so that will mean she's be exhausted. So with her in bed now, she's resting from today's volunteering session at the hospital, because she left about 7:15 this morning, and she got up there just about 9 o'clock. So it takes a lot out of you. So So, which is good for her. So, and doing all that work that she does at the hospital means it exhausts her out where she needs to go to bed early. Which is good. Let's just hope that Punch and Judy next door stay quiet, and then she'll get a really, really good night's sleep. Because when they're quiet, she gets a good night's sleep. You know, and once they start, that's it. It sort of ruins her sleep. Oh, Chris, I call Punch and Judy my next door neighbours, the ones that yell at all different times of day and night. At the moment, they've already had their Punch and Judy session before I had my shower and long before I did my live, so they might stay quiet, unless of course she sets the smoke alarm off cooking a meal. Then you'll hear that. Provided she doesn't cook anything on the stove top, which would be good if she did that. So, yeah, well, it's definitely getting back down now. So the noodles are going away a little bit by little bit. Someone's dog's not happy. Well, I can show you now that my yarn is getting. It's losing. It's getting down at least, which is good. I'm going to have to go to the loo in a minute. I'm going to get this back on here and then I'll be right. So at least my noodles are going down. For sure. Well, it's getting there now. More and more is getting there now. So, which is good. Yeah, are you giving your hair a bit of a brush, Chris? Because I know you said you normally brush your hair around about this time before you head off to bed. With a bit of luck, that's probably what you're doing. Well, I'm keeping you company. That is even better. I might even do a joke because we haven't had a joke as yet. So let's see. Got mine. No, it's already read that one, so I don't need to reread that one again. Because we don't want to reread it. Just waiting on the joke to see what joke I get. When you have a blood infection, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. Oh, my Paul. You had that joke last week. Can we have a new one, please? You're in trouble. It doesn't sound good to what's going outside. Sounds like someone's got a flat tire or something. Or deciding to hose, which wouldn't surprise me. Of course, they leave everything to the last minute to do anything late at night. Why don't they do it during the day where you've got daylight to do it in? Not when people are heading off to bed to go to work or school or whatever it is the next day. They've got to leave it to late at night, as they always do. Which is awful because I pity those ones that have got to get up to go to work when there's so much noise around. I don't know why they've got to do that for, which is a pain. Pain in the butt. And whatnot, but what can we do? We live in a society that people don't respect other people that live around them. The respect and everything has gone out the window. And I think some people were dragged up and not brought up with manners. But that's the society, like I said, that's the society we live in. Not yet. Not brushing it today. Looking for my charger, so being AFK and listening till I find it. Okay. Where'd you last have your charger? Is it in your bedroom? And did you find it? Well, I'm glad that you've still been listening while you're looking for your charger. So have you found it yet? And your charger for what? For your phone? For your iPad? For your computer? My phone's already been on charge, so which is fully charged now. And I have my little iPod music charging. I got you on fast forward to catch up because I accidentally hit the pause. Good on you. Only you could do something like that. I thought I'd done silly things like that. And my spaghetti pile is my spaghetti or noodle pile's getting less. And I'm nearly back to where I should be. So now I'm up to round 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm up to round 5. So round 5 and one more round to go after this one. And then I'm back to the white for 4 rounds and back to the pink for 6. And then by then I should be on the black for 2 rounds. We have a mismatch. I've just probably been talking about a lot of crap. No doubt. Which is nothing unusual for me because I'm pretty good at doing that while I do things. So which is not too bad. I do pretty much that. But I do need to go to the bathroom. But I want to do it once I've got all this yarn back on here. And then I'll go to the bathroom and then come back and yak and do some more. But I'm going to do this first because I haven't got much more on to go back on. I've got you far. Why am I rereading the same thing again? But that's good that you were listening while you were looking for that charger. But I'm just hoping you found your charger actually. Because that would be good if you did find it. So, which is good. So, Alright, my getting less and less yarn on the table now. It's slowly getting back to normal. I'll be able to show you in a minute where there's none. I must have been on fast speed to get this back up to where I got it up to. Sort of thing. All caught up now, but still AFK looking while I'm listening. Okay. You will find it sooner or later. You'll find it. You will find the charger. Away from the keyboard. Okay, that's what AFK stood for. I was just looking up to see what AFK stood for. Didn't realize it was away from the keyboard. That's okay. You can be away from the keyboard and listen while you find that charger. We need you to find it actually. Because if you need it to charge up whatever it is that you need to charge up, well, have you looked under the bed? Have you looked in your drawers, your pantry, your cupboards, your bed, the bathroom, in your socks and under your drawer? It'll be there somewhere. Where'd you have it last? Your charger. Because that would be interesting to where you had it last. Found it. Yep, under the bed. Oh, hang on. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. My music charger finished charging. So, whoops. Dropping a bit of paper that I don't need to be dropping. But I'm glad that you found it, Chris, because now you can get back to charging what you need. And make sure it doesn't land under the bed again. So my music player stopped and it finished on, I was on a Ronan Keating song. So now later when I go to bed and have it on, it is fully charged. That is what I want to do. So that way when I do go to bed, I've got it fully charged, sit, relax, and listen to all the music that I want to do. All right, now I'm back up to where I should be. Look, no noodles. It is all on here. There's a place, this place is a mess that is on the list to clean up slowly. Yeah. That's a bit like me that it's on my list to use up all my yarn so I can buy fresh yarn. And what's in your cup? And please remember to hydrate, Nightbot's saying. And before I hydrate, I need to dehydrate. Yay, no noodles. Definitely no noodles. All gone. It is all back to where it should be, which is good. So now I can get around there to round 6, the quicker. And that way I can do the white and then some more pink, which is good. So it just means I'm getting closer to the end now that I've fixed up my problem. And the young kids on their scooters or little motorbikes that they're not supposed to be riding, that the police take off them and then they come back with others. But the young boys from about 17 to 21, there is nothing on this estate for them to do. They need something to do. But there's nothing for them to do. So they ride around on these bikes causing havoc with some of the residents on the estate. They really need something to do. Well, I'm going to go and put you guys on. I'll play some music because I really, really need to go to the toilet now that I've caught up on everything. I'll put my stitch marker in here. So in that way I can go and dehydrate. At least they are outside and not on a video game between. Chris, I agree with you there. They're outside. They're enjoying the fresh air. And like you say, they're not inside on the video games to where a lot of them would be. So their video games is outside riding their motorbikes. Well, I'll be back. I'll need to go to the bathroom. I'll put some music on for you guys and then I'll be back. I'll be back as quick as I can. Okay, I'm back now. Okay, so that was a relief because I really, really needed to go. So now I'm back to doing my blanket. And so it took me that whole time talking away, and I'm back to where I should have been. Now I've got to try and get around to doing Should have been halfway through round 6 by now, or on the white by now, but that's okay. We need to frog things when we've got to frog things. Oh yeah, I should actually have a drink now, seeing that I have hydrated. So, which I will do right now. So in that way I can. Yay! Well, welcome back, says Chris. Yep, well, I couldn't hang on much longer, so I thought I'd better go. What did you muck up that you had to frog it back? Oh, my blanket. The blanket I'm doing for palliative care, Chris. This is the blanket that I had to frog back. And I had to frog back a fair bit of it. So now it is all back to where it should be, the blanket that I've been doing for palliative care in neon pink and white. The next color is going to be orange. You missed this. You missed a stitch or oh no, what happened was somewhere down here I put about 3 stitches or it was like I had 2 lots of things in one space, and then in one of the gaps I only had one of the double crochet and went on to the next one, and it looked horrible. So I had about 6 double crochets in one spot when it shouldn't have been there. So, but it is all fixed now, so we don't have to worry about that. We've fixed it all up, and then I'll be up to row 6. Do row 6 of the pink, and then I'll do 4 more rounds of the white, and by the time I do the next round of 6 pink, it should just about be up to where I need to. All fixed. Yeah, it's like as though I had where the cluster of 3s, I had about 6 in one bit, and then it looked horrible, but it is now fixed. It's all done. So I've done it all now. So, which is good. So it's all been fixed while I've been sitting here talking to you guys. So I fixed it all, which is good because you guys have kept me company and chatting away, and now it is all fixed, which is what we needed. So now that it's all fixed, then I can start trying to finish it off. I'm not sure how many inches I've done so far. Last time I knew I needed, when I last measured it, I think I still needed another 14 inches. So don't know what I'm up to now. But when I do round 6 of this one, this pink, I will check it out to see how much more I really need to do. So I'm not really sure until I measure this one. Once I do the 6th round of this pink one now, then I'll measure to see how much more I need to do. Because I'm saying I'll probably do another 4 of the white and 6 of the neon pink, where I may just need the 2 of the black. And I mean, I'm not short on the neon pink yarn either, because I've got another skein on my bed, plus I've got 3 more in my box, and if I don't need the other 4, I'll make some beanies out of them. So what doesn't get used will be used for something else. So, but the main thing is I fixed my problem that I had done, which is good. Because that's what we want to hear, that the problem is fixed. So, but no doubt I'll probably start a beanie when I'm almost finished this one to start the next one. So, but I've been enjoying making my blankets with palliative care. Better crocheting them than knitting them, because knitting takes forever. Back and forward, doing the garter stitch. And it gets a bit boring after a while, but whereas when you crochet a granny square, like what I'm doing, before you know it, you've made a huge blanket. It may take the same length of time, a couple of days or a week to make it, but it is quicker doing it this way than it is by knitting it. So I'm going to do what is the best. So, and if that's the case by doing this wheel, that's what I'm going to do. And I do, donating my crocheted stuff or knitted stuff, because you just never know what the other person is going through, unless you have one of those large knitting machines, I guess. But I'm sure those run into problems too. I do have a Centro. It is down on the floor that my friend Thea gave me, but I haven't made one of those yet. Made anything on that as yet, which I should. I got it there. Haven't used it yet, which I should actually get me A into G and start using it. Imagine what I'd pop out on one of those ones. But I will. I will. So, yeah, but I do know that you can run into problems with those as well. So, but yeah. I'll know one. I'll work out that problem if I run into that, and I'll let you know, Chris, what happens when I eventually start using mine, because I haven't used it as yet, which I should actually, but I will. I will. And I watch a couple of videos on them too, so I know what I'm actually, doing. So in that way I can work out what I'm doing. Because you can make blankets, scarves, beanies. Geez, if I made the beanies out of those, I certainly would crank up quite a few of them, which would be good. Might save me knitting them. But, yeah. I've still got a fair bit to get around. I have 2 or 3. The long knitting knit machine looks like a piano with different shuttles, but I have no idea any of them are in working order. Oh, okay. Maybe it's time to get them out and crank them up and see if they do work. Because you never know. You never know what you can crank out. You might crank something out of them. And if they're not in working order, maybe it's time to sell them to someone who might get them working. Make some money out of them. Buy new ones. That's how I would be looking at it. But then that is up to you, Crystal, what you want to do with them. But I'll probably be looking at to see whether they're in working order, though. Yeah, lots of stuff to sell to dig them out, and probably sell those to, Yeah, well, I probably would be starting if you don't need it. I think it's time to sell them as is and just say to people, well, if you want them and you want to get them working, I'll sell it to you. And you can go and work out to whether they work or whether they're, you know, you know, they can get them up and running and working and resell them again to make the money back to what they brought them in the first place. But that's like me, I've got a few things that I need to get rid of too. Trying to get, rid of stuff that I don't need, sort of thing. And that way I can, try and sell some things and then, probably make some money out of it to buy more yarn to make more stuff. Now that would be cool. That would be cool. I think. Yeah, I need to downsize and simplify. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? When you need to downsize, you need to get rid of everything that you've got in the house. Well, for me to downsize, there's a whole lot for me to get rid of. Now that siren, we can really hear now. I'll probably stay on for another 5 minutes or so. And that way I can. So I guess I should head off to bed before I get sick staying up. Hope to catch you tomorrow if you're on. Yeah, I definitely probably most likely be on tomorrow. And yes, you better go to bed before you get sick. Because I don't need you being sick on me. I want my friend Chris to come back tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna start heading out too. So that way I can watch the second half of the second episode, the season of Ghosts of Shepherd's Town. When I get it out, because I think there was a few episodes there that I want to just get put on and let it run and watch it and play some games on my iPad and then do some more crocheting. And I want to eat some of my chips that I have. I will show you which ones that I got so you guys get to see. You have a good time watching your show. I always do, Chris. I got these chips. Can't wait, barbecue. That's why I'm waiting to do my show. And I always have a good time watching my show. Well, Chris, you have a good sleep. And we'll catch you tomorrow. And bye, Jonathan. I hope you have a good day for what, yours is done. Oh, BBQ. I love BBQ. And yeah, these are from Aldi's. So I like the BBQs. We had a packet here called Sandboys, but you used to be able to get them in the same sort of packet, but they don't have them. Okay, love. Okay, we'll catch up with you, and I'm going to go too, so I can watch my show and relax, do some more crocheting, eat my chips, watch Shepherd's Town. So I hope that you all have a good day. Well, good sleep anyway. And Jonathan will probably have a good day because he'll be about 5 o'clock by now. And it'll be almost 3 o'clock for Chris. So yes, you better go to bed, Chris. And I will catch up with you guys tomorrow and have a good night, sleeps, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.